Adopting a dog is hands down the best decision that I have ever made. Django has changed my life so profoundly. He's given me a sense of purpose and a sense of responsibility, and he cheers me up when I'm sad, and he always makes me laugh, and best of all, I always have a partner for all of my adventures. I wouldn't change anything about it, and I would definitely not go back on it, but there are some things that have been really, really hard. For a little bit of background, I rescued Django from a hoarding situation in Israel. So it was an establishment where there was only supposed to be 50 dogs, but instead they had 250. So they were all shoved into cages. There wasn't enough food, so they were mostly eating bread, and there definitely wasn't any medical attention for them. So that's where he came from. And the hardest part wasn't even dealing with his behavior issues. It was the not knowing why he reacts the way that he does. As a dog trainer, when I'm dealing with a behavior issue, it's so much easier when you know the root of the problem. So when you can see the exact moment where that fear developed, then you can work on that and you can help them to overcome that fear. But with a rescue dog, you never know. They can't open their mouths and tell us anything, so we just have to work through observation and trial and error, and it becomes much more frustrating for everyone involved. And it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Knowing that he was tossed aside, that he was unloved, that someone told him at some point that his life doesn't matter. That his life is not as important as a human's, and that is so wrong. Like, how have we got this way in the world where animals mean so little, where we can just shove them in cages and not feed them and just let them deal with it, and that they become so afraid that they have to lash out, and that they become so afraid even when they are safe, when they're in a loving home, that fear carries over. What must he have gone through to have that kind of fear? And that is the worst part. The worst part of adopting a dog isn't dealing with the issues that they have. It's knowing that someone didn't want them. Animals that are up for adoption are not always the cutest. They don't always have the best manners. They don't always know how to live in a house with a family, but they are the ones who need us the most. If you're worried about adopting a dog because of all the things that come along with it, then don't be. Because I can tell you right now, the worst part is not dealing with any issues that they may have. It's knowing that this beautiful, amazing, complex, passionate animal that you've come to love was once tossed away, forgotten, deemed unworthy, seen as a pest to society. That is the worst part. Thank you so much for watching this video and for watching until the end. If you're thinking of adopting a dog, then please, please, please do. Thank you so much for considering it. There are so many amazing rescue organizations around the world that you can contact that will help you through the whole process. And remember that I am always here to help you as well. Thank you guys. I will see you next time.